Hi, welcome back to my channel. I have actually already filmed this clip once and then I deleted it because I thought it was part of my video that went up on Thursday. What is my eyebrow doing? Cool. Anywho, the intro clip was basically just me saying hello and good morning, and it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. I did actually also tell you that in this vlog I'm actually having a psychic reading done, which I'm so excited about. I basically spoke about the fact that the psychic sisters actually messaged me asking if I wanted a reading and they gifted me it, and I was just basically explaining that. But if you don't know who they are psychic sisters, usually based in London, and they do like tarot card readings, psychic readings, all of that sort of stuff. And I said that I was a little bit skeptical, didn't know what to expect. I don't know if I believe in stuff like that, to be honest, and that was kind of how I'd started the vlog clip. However, now having already done it and looking back on it, I'm so excited for you guys to see that footage. Like, I just think it's so interesting and I would love to know your thoughts about it as well. Obviously I'm filming this now at the end of the vlog, so I do apologise. However, just before we get to that section of the vlog where I do film it, I do actually film like a little bit of the reading. I do have a little sponsorship to include, so we're going to flash back to earlier in the week. Before we get any further into this weekly vlog, you guys probably know what's coming. This section is kindly sponsored by Skillshare, who I've actually been working with for a year now. Can you believe that? However, if you still don't know what it is, Skillshare is an online learning community specifically created for millions of creative individuals to come together and put their hobbies, their passions, their skills to good use, and also to take the next step in their creative journey. I have definitely said this before, but they have so many different classes, ranging in things like illustration, graphic design, photography, UX design, creative writing, fine art, marketing, productivity. Like, honestly, the list goes on and on and on. Skillshare members actually get unlimited access to thousands of online classes with hands-on projects that you guys can get involved in, and feedback from a community of like-minded people that are also interested in your hobby. Plus, most of these classes that they run on their site are actually under 60 minutes long, so it means that they can really fit in with your schedule, and it's not like a super big commitment. Like, it is there for you when you need it, when you want it, and when you have time to put it into your daily routine. So I have previously spoken about a variety of the different classes that I have taken on Skillshare. It started with journaling, watercolours, photography, Photoshop, home photo shoots, various different arts and crafts things. I have tried and tested quite a few, but at the minute I'm really interested in starting a class on productivity. So on screen here is the class that I'm going to take at some point this week. As I said, it's really easy to put into your day-to-day routine, so one day this week, and I actually might vlog it, I'm going to take this class by Thomas Frank because I think that it's going to highlight some really key areas to maximise your productivity and get a little bit more from your day, because guys, I'm quite good at procrastinating, and I think that maybe I could learn a thing or two about how best to structure your day, not in a really regimented way, just in like, okay, can I get more from what I'm already doing? Can I utilize my time better? And I think sometimes listening to people talk that really know what they're on about is really helpful. This one is specifically productivity for creative people, which obviously is me, and this whole job is creative driven, so I think this is going to be perfect. So you guys probably know by now that the first 1,000 of you that click the link down below in the description will get a free trial of a premium membership so that you can try this out for yourself. It can really just help you explore your creativity, maybe fall in love with an old hobby or a skill set that you maybe haven't used for a while. So yeah, I really think that some of you guys could get so much from this, and I absolutely love hearing from those of you that have started some classes with Skillshare. So if that is you, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this section of the vlog, and as I mentioned, don't forget to click the link in the description. So let's get back into the vlog, and at some point throughout the rest of the week I am going to take the class in productivity for creative people, so I will update you. Okay, and we're back in present moment. So basically the day just continues from here as normal, but the first thing I do is this call with Psychic Sisters, and I basically just dive straight into it. So
all I'm going to say to you is be open, right? And if there's any questions you want to ask, for goodness sake, ask. Are you creative, Molly?
Am I what, sorry?
Creative.
Yeah, I am.
And are you working creatively?
I am, yeah.
I get the creative thing.
Do you? Okay.
And I don't know why I say this as well, but is there somewhere you want to go?
How can you know that?
There's somewhere you want to go, and it's abroad, and you're thinking about it all the time, but you're not doing it.
Yeah, well, I can't at the moment. I'm waiting.
No, but you can. When you can, you will.
Yeah.
And I feel it's something you have to do. You need to live and work abroad. That is something you need to do.
It's so weird that you say that.
Well, it is. It's something within you as well. You're quite a free spirit.
Yeah.
And you don't like being in one place for a long period of time. You get bored to shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why something else is coming in here, but I have for you, and I don't know why, I suppose it's a connection to the States.
I like the States. I've been to the States, but I can't think of like a overwhelming connection to it.
Well, there's a connection. What I'm getting is a connection States. And it is California. It's not the east side.
Really? Okay, I've never been to California.
It's something to do with your work, honest to God. Here's another thing they give me. Do you have any connections to Dubai?
I don't, although I was meant to go.
I'm getting Dubai. And I feel whatever's going to go on there is this what's going to happen to the States for me.
Okay.
You're going to choose the part I'm going to start the reading with. Left, right, or centre? Where do you want me to go?
Left. Right, guys. That was so weird. Like, basically, I've never had a psychic reading done before. My mum is very into, like, not psychic readings, but like spiritual stuff, that kind of stuff. Oh, the camera's gonna die again. No, I want to talk about this thoroughly. Okay, while the battery charged up, I just told my mum everything that she'd said. But guys, I'm genuinely so surprised, because I was skeptical going into this. I wasn't expecting to believe everything, and I still kind of don't. Like, I'm a bit on the fence, and I would love to know your thoughts. Do you believe in stuff like this? Do you believe in like psychic readings, palm readings, card readings, visions of the future? Like, do you believe in stuff like that? Because I know a lot of people really do. Like I said, my mum's quite spiritual. Anyway, so this lady who knew nothing about me and didn't know, like, she'd never watched my YouTube. Obviously, she could have been lying, but I'm taking it at face value and trusting her that she hadn't. Anyway, so the very first thing she said was like, oh, I can tell that you're like so desperate to travel, you really want to move abroad. And I was like, yeah, that's so true. She was like, it's all you think about, it consumes like how you think about the future. And I was like, yeah, it really does. And of course she could literally have got that off my Instagram. But then she went into more depth and she was like, I can see you working somewhere that's going to be sunny. Your first stopover will be in Dubai, which is interesting because if I did go to Australia, the layover is Dubai. And she was like, you'll spend a bit of time there. It might not be very long, but it's going to be really influential. The people that you meet on your travels are going to open up all sorts of career opportunities. And then she went on to talk about this one specific person that I'm going to meet. It's going to open up like career opportunities in California, and I don't have any connection to the west coast of America, so who knows. And then she went on to describe stuff about my relationship. She was like, oh, you've got a man in your life, haven't you? And I was like, yeah. She was asking a couple of questions, but I was keeping my answers quite closed off, and I was never correcting her when she was wrong because I wanted to just like see where she went with it. All of the things were quite accurate, to a level of like all of the things were personal things about mine and Tom's relationship that I wouldn't have shared online, and all of the things she was saying I was like, yeah. And there were a couple of things where I was like, that doesn't fit. But overall it was a really interesting experience, and I'm not saying that I fully believe it, but I have made a list of things just to keep in case any of it does come true, because she also gave me a couple of names which mean nothing to me right now. But in the future, obviously you just don't know. I'm not gonna say the names because I also don't want to then consciously be looking for those people. I know that some of it was generic, and a lot of the stuff she was saying was like, okay, it could fit anybody. But yeah, it was bizarre. She also told me somebody that I know, that I'm really close to, is gonna have a baby in the next 2 years, born in April. So specific. She was like, could be you, and I was like, don't really want a baby in the next 2 years. She's getting strong springtime's vibes. They're going to be an Aries. The baby will be an Aries. And I was like, okay, let's see if any of my friends or immediate family have a baby in the next 2 years that is an Aries. But yeah, it was very bizarre, to be honest. I was sitting there the whole time just thinking, do I believe this? I'm not sure. But I thought it would be interesting for the vlog. So thank you so much to the Psychic Sisters. That was kindly gifted to me. I will leave a link to their website down below in case you want to check it out yourself. They do readings every single day from lunchtime onwards, and you can book a 15-minute slot, a half-an-hour slot, or an hour slot, I think. Even if you don't believe it, you should maybe have it done at some point just to see, because I just found it interesting, and I'd love to know your opinion and your thoughts on stuff like this. Let me know down below. To Wednesday's part of the vlog. Sorry yesterday's bit was so sporadic, like just I don't really think there was any format or order to the vlog that's happened so far, so I'm sorry about that. But I have been filming outfit reels for the last hour. I'm actually about to go and have some lunch because I wanted to do like a spring outfit reel with like quite a lot of outfits in. I think I did 8 outfits in total, but I was shooting it within reels, which is why my phone's at a tripod. And my battery's died already, which is great. It's 10 to 2 in the afternoon, and also it took way too long for an 8-second video, like good. But this is the outfit that I ended on. I actually really like it. I'll show you it in here. They were like simple spring outfits. I'm not a fashion vlogger, do you know what I mean? Like, I am not that fashionable. However, I do think that this outfit is a good little spring number. It's like easy to wear, it's casual, it's got the glasses. I love sunglasses. Like sunglasses like this are my thing. The hoops, and then the cardigan and the mom jeans with this bag. I just think it's like a cute vibe. Plus these jeans are so flattering. They're from Bershka. Got them last week. Please excuse the clothes framing this shop because there's just stuff everywhere. But yeah, this was the last outfit of the reel, and I actually do need these sunglasses because it is a beautiful day. Obviously not in the house, but like if I was gonna go out. It's getting into sunglasses season, guys. Like when you're watching this, springtime really, isn't it? I think spring starts on the 21st, so tomorrow for you guys, if you're watching this the day it goes up. Spring is here. I feel like it's been the longest winter in the UK. If you're watching this, in fact I'm not even going to say in the UK, in England, just because I'm not too sure what Scotland and Wales and Ireland have done this whole time, but I know for a fact that in England, pretty much since winter started in November, we have been in lockdown the whole winter. Like there hasn't really been any loosening of the restrictions, and I do feel as though spring is going to bring like a new lease of optimism for people, because I feel like spring is starting on the 21st, the rule of 6 comes in on the 29th. Like there's just a little bit more to look forward to, and if our weather is anything like it was last spring. How many of you guys remember the first lockdown? Obviously, like all of you remember that. But the weather was so good for those like first few weeks of that first lockdown. Praying that it stays like that. I don't even know how we've got onto weather chat. This was just from me wearing sunglasses. I'm so English. I'm like, let's talk about the weather. Yeah, I finished that reel. I wrote a list this morning because I actually had a meeting, video call with my management about TikTok, and I really want to film a load of TikToks. So I made a list of TikToks I want to film, but then now I've done one and I realised one reel took me an hour. I'm like, ugh. Can I actually be bothered? I have such a pet peeve with putting clothes on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want to like not do that again now. Little side note before I go make my lunch. I'm currently reading this book, which is actually about like a mystery pandemic, but I really recommend it. I'm on chapter 4. It's quite dark, it's quite graphic. I think I said this in the video that went up on Thursday for you guys. It's quite a heavy read. I thought it was going to be like teen fiction, judging by the cover, but well, it is teen fiction, but like it's not light and airy fairy at all. But yeah, it's good. Basically, I'm on chapter 4. I might do a TikTok recommending books that I've read recently. That's one that I don't need to get changed for. This has become a stream of consciousness, and I'm not too sure where the clip's heading, so I'm just gonna go make my lunch now. Lottie. Oh, look at her ears in the wind. It's dog walking time. Look, oh, she's walking so well, looking up at Dad. When she walks with Dad, she's so much better behaved.
Not always.
Well, sometimes it depends if there's loads of like things on the floor that she's interested in, or squirrels. Squirrel!
Squirrel.
Squirrel!
No, you can't.
Oh, sorry. Look who wants to be my friend because I've got a snack. Okay guys, it is now so much later on. It is 10:10. I haven't filmed anything because I've just been editing all day. Also, that purple light is just a bit intense, isn't it? Maybe we'll go a little bit purple. A little bit purple? That's fine. But I have just finished watching the documentary that just aired on Channel 4 about Caroline Flack and her life and her death, and I kind of wanted to speak about it. I don't want to go into loads of depth. I've tweeted some stuff. I was kind of tweeting alongside watching it because I feel like there's a lot to be taken from the documentary, and I think the best place to reiterate it is social media, because I think social media played such a massive part in her death, and I think that actually it's a really frequent reminder about the impact that your words can have on somebody else, and the impact that anonymous comments and nasty hate can have, regardless of your opinion on her as a person. And I think just watching the documentary was really hard, but also I think really important. So if you haven't seen it, I imagine it will be on Channel 4 catch up. I don't know what that's called, like 4OD or 4 on demand I think it's called. If you can watch it and you haven't seen it, I think it's really important. And I think also it's just about spreading a massive message about being a nice person. And I think I say that a lot on this channel because I am obviously also on social media, nowhere near the scale that Caroline Flack is or was, and obviously don't receive anywhere near the amount of hate or hounding from press, like obviously not at all, but even just a fraction of that, of the scrutiny, of the unnecessary nasty comments. And I've spoken about it before, it affects people more than you know. So before you comment something or post something or DM somebody or tweet something, I think people just need to be aware the actions that their words can turn into. If you're a person tweeting something like that, you have an accountability because that was partly you. And I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of tweeting things in the past that maybe I wouldn't tweet now, but I think being hateful, being nasty, being vicious, when you don't know the person or what's going on in their personal, private life, in their mind, in their mental, emotional state, I think just back off, to be honest. Like, it's a very new area, like social media and online hate, and obviously things are still very like, well, you can get away with it because nobody knows it's you, and hopefully one day maybe that will change, maybe that won't be the case. Everybody should be traced back. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Basically, I think you should watch it if you haven't, because it is an important watch and it's really sad, but I'm glad that I watched it. I'm now going to go to bed on that cheery note. I'm sorry I haven't filmed very much today. I'm going to make sure that I actually vlog something else a bit more exciting tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to head to bed, hopefully get up early and have a bit more of a productive day, because I did actually have a lie-in this morning, so my day only really got started at like lunchtime, but that's not going to be the case tomorrow, so. Hello, it is Thursday. I haven't filmed very much today either. I'm with my dad, just walking the dog again, same time as yesterday, pretty much bang on. My dad's laughing at me because it's like 2 in the afternoon and I'm just not really dressed. I've come out in these joggers, which I actually really like. I wear them a lot, they're from Topshop. And I was like to my dad, oh, I'm basically wearing pyjamas, and he was like, yeah, that's interesting, which was rude. You're wearing double denim, so
Yeah.
I don't think you're in a position to comment. It's 2 days till your birthday, Dad. How are you feeling?
I'm still in my 40s.
You've got 2 days left of being in your 40s. How'd you feel?
Young.
Young. I'll ask you again in 2 days' time. She never stops, it's okay. What happened yesterday, Dad?
I booked my COVID vaccine because I'm in that age group now.
So from Saturday, obviously my dad falls into the over 50s category, which I think you're actually quite excited about.
I'm going to trip into it.
Yeah, and anyway, he's managed to get a COVID vaccine for Sunday. He's so excited about it.
I am. I don't want them to run out.
Yeah, that is the thing. Although
and by the 6th of June, I'll have had my second one, and it'll be
so you can go on a holiday and we'll just stay here
partying with the 80-year-olds.
But no, I think you're quite excited.
I am. I'm keen to see if I have any side effects.
Thing is, right, no, what's going to happen is Dad will have no side effects probably, apart from he'll milk it for all it's worth, and for 2 weeks,
day off work.
2 weeks he'll be like, oh, I'm so sick, I'm so poorly, because every single time.
It'll just get me out and making cups of tea, because it'll be like, you can make me a cup of tea. You never make cups of tea.
The thing is, you would have had that anyway, because it's your birthday this weekend. He's going the day after his birthday. Bear in mind, Saturday is his birthday. It's a Saturday, it's his 50th. I'm thinking drinks, you know. Sunday morning, first thing, where's Dad going? To get his COVID vaccine. Oh my God, she's got a whole tree stuck in her ear now. Potty.
What's this?
That would update you. We'll do a little update in the vlog next week of how Dad's feeling, and obviously I'm joking, he might actually feel poorly, in which case I won't bully him. It's just because when he gets the same cold as me or my mum, he has man flu, where he has to stay in bed for like 3 weeks and he can't move and all this stuff. You know what he's like.
They'll all be laughing at me when I'm immune and I'm off partying.
Where are you going, Magalore? Zante?
I don't care where I go.
You and all of the other people that are vaccinated.
Go to Slough. Sorry if you live in Slough.
You the first place you want to go after you've been vaccinated is Slough.
I go literally anywhere, you know. Places that's not normally as exciting suddenly become exciting, don't they?
Ooh, I'm not too sure. To be honest, isn't Heathrow Airport?
Isn't
Heathrow Airport in Slough?
No. Heathrow Airport is about 30 miles from Slough, but
this has gone on such a tangent.
Yeah.
I don't even know I literally don't even know what we're talking about now.
Slough's near Windsor, near Legoland.
Oh.
Yeah.
Windsor's nice. It doesn't matter though, because the difference is nothing. You can't go anywhere. You're gonna have it and nothing is gonna change. Hello. I am back home and I'm sitting at this desk. I never sit at this desk. But after I filmed my Ruby Granger video on Tuesday, I like cleared the desk and tidied it, and now I'm like, oh, actually I quite like this desk. So I'm sitting in here to paint my nails. I talk about this every single week because I just hate painting my nails, but they have looked so scummy throughout this whole video. So I'm gonna paint them grey. And I'm also having a smoothie at the exact same time. This is like mango, pineapple, papaya. To be honest, it's not my favourite, but it's okay, you know how it goes. And then I'm gonna film a reel because I got a really exciting delivery from Superdrug X Misguided, because Misguided have just launched a beauty collection that launches in Superdrug today. So I'm going to test all of that in a reel, which might have already gone up by the time the vlog goes up, but that is also kind of why I'm painting my nails, because it's going to be like a close-up of me applying products and my nails are just so rank. So I have now done some makeup. I tested the new Misguided products and I actually really like them. The only thing I will say is they're all quite oil based, and I have oily skin as it is, and right now my skin is not great. Like my forehead, you can't see in this light, but I've got like spots on my forehead and the oil just didn't really sit very nicely on that. However, the other products that aren't like face products are amazing. So this eyeliner, the eyebrow product I was really surprised by. What else did I use? I really like their highlight, even though that is oil based. I think it was the primer actually. I think the only product that I didn't gel with that well was the primer, which obviously then set the base for the rest of the makeup. But yeah, I really think you should check it out when it goes to Superdrug, because it's super affordable, and the eyeliner especially was like so easy to apply. Anyway, right now I am making my thumbnail for my video that goes up. I'm sat on my laptop's like underneath the shelf. Anyway, yeah, I'm making the thumbnail for my Ruby Granger morning routine video that is going up in an hour. I've left the thumbnail super late. I also want to post a reel like in the next 10 minutes as well, because I filmed a few reels yesterday. I want to post the next one. I need to do an Instagram story post for Superdrug. Like, I just have like 3 things that need to be done in the next hour, so that's good. But I'm particularly looking forward to tea because we're having spag bol, and I know that at the end of this at least I will be having a nice meal. So yeah, I can't believe I've never sat at my desk before and had this at shelf height. I feel as though I should sit here more often. Anywho's, making the thumbnail. So excited for tea. Harry, did you hear that? Okay, he's coming. Look how good this looks. Veggie spag bol, homemade bread. Dad's competing for come dine with me.
Steaming up.
Yeah, it looks really good actually, very delicious. It is now the next morning and I'm going to end this vlog. However, I did have some thoughts on the Skillshare class. That was kind of the little montage that you saw. And I didn't want to film too much because I don't want to give it away, because obviously I want you guys to be able to try it out for yourself. However, something that I did really think, because obviously I spoke at the beginning about how I was doing the productivity workshop, and something that I really took away in the conversation that he had with Ali Abdal, I think that's how you say his name. I actually haven't heard of him, but I've seen him on YouTube a lot recently, like his morning routines and his productivity routines. I'm so oily, this is ridiculous. Anyway, something he said that I just thought was so true and so fitting to my life is that he was previously working a full-time job and doing YouTube alongside it, and he was actually putting out more content than he is when he's doing YouTube as a full-time job. And I was like, oh my gosh, I literally relate to that so much. Like when I was a student at university / doing my foundation course in Leeds, I went to university 5 days a week and I was putting out more content on YouTube than I am now, and I still upload to YouTube a lot. Like I upload 3 times a week. I never miss an upload really, because I treat it like an actual full-time schedule. However, when I was at uni, I was at uni 5 days a week and I was putting out 4 videos a week, still doing all of the other stuff as well. And he said that any work or any task, you can expand it to fill the time that you've got. And I think that that is literally my life over the last year, because at the beginning of this whole lockdown I really thought about the fact that I'm gonna have so much spare time. I'm gonna have like gallons of spare time to be able to do like hobbies and reading and crafts and stuff like that I just haven't done and that I haven't had the time for. And now I think, God, I don't know how I managed to do other normal tasks and YouTube and social media, because I just have so much work on, even though the only person setting work is me. Like I'm doing it all to myself, and I think that, you know, that is the bottom line of it, is that the task takes up the time you have to fill it really. So I don't know, I thought it was interesting. It was a really interesting lesson and I'm glad that I listened to it, so I recommend it. As I said at the beginning, Skillshare will be linked in the description down below. I hope you have enjoyed. The day you're watching this is actually my dad's 50th birthday. If you wanted to wish him happy birthday, I'm sure he would absolutely love that. You know what he's like. Other than that, I'll be back on Tuesday with a vlog from the weekend, because I thought, you know, it's a big celebration, it's a big occasion, and I want to film it, so it'll be up on Tuesday for you guys. Subscribe so that you don't miss that. Thank you so much as always for watching the weekly vlog, and I'll see you there. Bye.